Hi everyone, today we would like to discuss the topic of audit sampling covered by ASA 530. Let's first discuss what is audit sampling. It is the application of audit procedure to less than 100% of items within a population to obtain audit evidence about particular characteristics of population. Why do auditors need sampling? First, examining all items may not be feasible, and second, 100% examination may not be cost-effective. Sampling includes calculating the sample size and selecting the sample. For calculating the sample size, there are two main methods. The first one is statistical. It uses mathematical formulas to calculate the sample size. For test of controls, we divide the reliability factor by the tolerable deviation rate. For substantive testing, we multiply book value by reliability factor and divide by tolerable error. The second method is non-statistical. Here, the auditor uses his or her judgment to determine the sample size. For selecting the sample, the first option is random selection, where each sampling unit has equal chance of being selected. Apart from that, the person cannot influence the choice of items, which helps to avoid conscious and unconscious bias. To apply this method, auditors use random number generators or random number tables. The next method is interval selection. Here, the sampling interval is calculated by dividing the population size by the sample size. Then starting point is selected and every kth item is taken from the population. The last method is haphazard selection, which is an attempt of the auditor at being random and choose without conscious or unconscious bias. Let's now discuss the difference in sampling for test of controls versus substantive testing. For test of controls, the auditor focuses on the rate of deviation from the control policy or procedure, while for substantive testing, the characteristic of interest is monitoring statement in the balance. Finally, the auditor needs to evaluate the results of sample testing. For test of controls, we need to conclude that the deviation from controls in the sample is at the same rate as in population, and then decide is the deviation rate tolerable. For substantive testing, the auditor needs to project the monetary error in the sample to the population using the following formula. If the total projected error is not tolerable, then more tests need to be conducted. That's it for today. Thank you for watching us.